The Middle East just got a lot more complicated after Israel's deadly strike in Doha on September 9th, which killed a Qatari security officer and several Hamas leaders. Tensions have kind of exploded. And now the bold demand from Tehran is making headlines. An Iranian lawmaker, Mujtaba Zari, has openly urged Qatar's Amir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani to do something unthinkable. Kick out the US forces from Qatar and invite Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps to bring their hypersonic missiles instead. Well, he wrote directly to Qatar's ruler on social media, can you imagine that? Suggesting that Doha should replace the American presence with Iran's powerful aerospace forces. And yes, Iran is not being subtle here. One of Tehran's top commanders, their major general, declared that Iran could never hesitate to defend Qatar if Israel dares to attack again. That's a direct challenge, isn't it? Not just to Israel, by the way, to also Washington. Remember, Qatar is home to the Al Udeid Air Base, the largest American military facility in the Middle East, hosting more than 10,000 US personnel and advanced aircraft too. Now, it's the hub for the US operations across that particular region. Can you imagine if that base were replaced by Iranian missiles? It would be nothing short of a geological earthquake. Now, put yourself in Qatar's shoes. On one hand, you have the US, your closest security partner, the country that guarantees your protection and the anchor of your foreign policy. On the other hand, you have Iran, your powerful neighbor, armed to the teeth and offering to shield you with its weapons. And then there's Israel, of course, bombing targets inside your capital. This is the definition of a balancing act. Qatar's leadership is trying to play both the sides right now. Earlier this particular week too, their Prime Minister, Mr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani, condemned Israel's aggression in very strong words. He said that the world must stop its double standards and finally hold Tel Aviv accountable. Now, those remarks came just before high-stakes Arab Islamic Emergency Summit in Doha, where Muslim nations gathered to discuss just how to respond to Israel's action. But here is the danger. By cozying up too much with Iran, Qatar's risk alienating Washington, the very country that provides its security umbrella. By staying close to the US, it risks being seen in the Arab and Islamic world as ignoring Israel's aggression. And if it does nothing, well, it risks looking weak after Israel bombed inside its own borders. Though for Iran, this is a golden opportunity, you see. Tehran has long wanted to expand its influence in the Gulf, and Al Udeid Air Base has always been a thorn in its side. So, if it can persuade Qatar to even partially rely on Iranian missiles, it would shift the balance of power in the region dramatically. Now let me give you a clear picture of what's going on here. Qatar's strike in Doha has opened a new front. Qatar is being forced to choose between American protection and Iranian firepower, and whichever way it leans, the consequences will reshape the Middle East. The question we are all left with is, will Qatar actually take up Iran's offer? Or is this just a bluff from Tehran to rattle Washington and Tel Aviv? Because if Doha really allows IRGC missile onto its soil, then US-Qatar alliance could collapse overnight and a new war front could open in the Gulf.